Well, I hope you guys are doing okay. Thank you guys all for being here. There's a lot of you. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and mute all of you if that is okay. So if you say something, I won't be able to hear you, but I'll unmute you after it's all done. My name's Alana, by the way. If I'm not a familiar face, I know there's some people from Austin. I teach yoga I work in Common Desk, and I also teach yoga on the side. So I'm really happy to be here. But today, I'll be talking a little bit about what it's called. You've probably seen the symbol before. It's the little yin, and a lot of people pronounce it yang. My cat's name is Yang because he's crazy, but it's actually yang. So it's yin and yang, and that's kind of like how we see like our balancing sides of like light and dark, male and female. And typically in our society, even if you're female, you have like a male side to you, and even if you're male, you have like a feminine side to you. Most of the time, our male side is a little bit out of whack because of how much like society kind of wants you to have that driving energy. And I'll kind of explain it here. I kind of wrote it down so I'm not mumbling. Well, first, like a balanced energy system is important for healing your body. So when something is out of balance, that's when you can become sick. That's when just things don't feel exactly right. And so the imbalances between the female and the male energies in our body. So again, even if you are a man or a female, you have both sides to you. So it's that little black and white symbol is what it is. And there is a huge imbalance between the two energies in the world because of how our society rewards more of that male energy. So that's achieving and setting goals, powering through. And a lot of times we've been taught that that's the way we need to do things, is to be constantly going and working. So today, so I can stop mumbling, today we're going to do a little bit of practice of balancing our yin side. So that's kind of where we're going. And before we start, I'm just going to read you this little quote. It says, "We can relax and relate to a life with faithful knowing. If we cease to act, life itself will not cease. It may in fact grow full." This is by Sarah Blondin, and she says, "This phrase has the power to strike fear in the hearts of many, for we have become so afraid of entering the place of stillness and non-doing that the very prospect of it triggers an unhealthy avoidance to this very place within us." So I know that's kind of a little intense, and I'll talk a little bit through it, but that's what we'll be talking about today. So if you want to go ahead and come into a comfortable seat, you can have your feet on the ground. You can have your hands either resting on your thighs or maybe even them resting on your belly. You can start to close your eyes down. And as your eyes close down, before you do anything else, just start to notice your body. Notice immediately if you feel the urge to wiggle around, or maybe to look around, or to start doing something that might be a sign that something is out of balance. It's hard for us to sit and relax. And to help tap into that yin energy, just start to take a few deep breaths. Maybe with one hand on the belly, you start to inhale, letting the breath travel all the way down into the ribs, into the lower lobes of your lungs. And then find a nice slow exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. And know that finding this balance of yin takes some time. Finding just that point of relaxing and letting go is not just going to happen immediately, and that's okay. odds are your brain has already wandered off, and that's totally normal. Each time that you notice yourself thinking into making a to-do list or feeling like you have to be doing something, see if you can start to breathe a little bit deeper again. Remembering that if we cease to act, life itself will not cease. It may, in fact, grow full. So as we're breathing right now, really try to just give in to softening the body, slowing the breath down, quieting the mind, breathing in, breathing out. Any urge that you have to be doing something right now, or any urge to be thinking about a to-do list or later on your plans for today. Just notice the body. If your feet are resting on the ground, notice the soles of the feet gently resting on the ground or the floor. Softening any place that you don't need to use right now. Let your belly relax. Soften the eyebrows and the jaw. Breathe into your belly. And this yin or female energy is concerned with allowing and opening in your intuition, nourishing and receiving. Maybe one of those words resonates with you, allowing, opening your intuition, nourishing or receiving. And really try to allow for that word to run through your body. Nourishing, slowing down, balancing out the urge to be doing something right now. And know that even though we are breathing and closing our eyes and remaining still, know that you are doing a lot right now. You are doing more than just sitting still and breathing. You're balancing your body right now. You're healing anything that is going on in your life. And you're nourishing your body just by breathing and giving yourself this opportunity to slow down. See if you can slow down your breath even a little bit more. And we'll continue just to breathe here in this silence, in this stillness. And be gentle with yourself if you do feel yourself going back into the pattern of thinking or doing. Each time that you notice yourself doing one of those things, come back to your breath. Breathing into the belly. Softening the body. Even in many spiritual books and religions, there are times for rest. In the Bible, it says, after God took all this time to build the earth and create the land and the seas and the animals, he rested. So knowing that even if God or whatever you believe in, if they can rest, if he or she can rest, then so can you. We have this divine place in our bodies that need to recharge so that we can go throughout our day and be successful and have the energy that we need to. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Take 5 deep breaths. And over time, it will become easier for us to allow for you to receive in whatever you need, so that nourishing. So know that each time that you sit and stop, you are nourishing that yin side of your body. We need that balance. And as you ease yourself back into this present moment, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe sway the head from side to side, allowing for one of your ears to drop towards your shoulders. And taking it to the other side. And slowly lift your head back through center. Maybe draw your shoulders up towards your ears as you take a deep breath in. And exhale, drop them down. You can slowly open your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and just bring yourself back into the room and into your body. Thank you guys for joining me today. It's really important to find that balance throughout your day, especially because a lot of times we are in that go, go, go mode. So finding just some stillness and that yin energy can really allow for us to balance both sides in our body. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Alana.
Thank you.